Okay, guys. Hi, Fragrantica team. Three of us for our English edition of talk. Okay, so actually we're very tired but very excited. So today was the last day of the exhibition. So now we have lots to say. Like finally, with some probably like conclusions, right? So we like. Probably made it through the whole exhibition, and we're gonna share what we think. Okay, let's start with it. Yeah.
I think Pitti never lets me down. I expect the show to be rather quiet, cozy, and very friendly, which it always is, and this year was no exception. I think we had time to get to most of the brands, not all of them. I couldn't smell everything, but I think it was very well organized, and I was happy that within the large number of brands, it was one of the biggest
Yeah, I think it's like
editions.
200 something
Yes.
brands, so it was just really like 215. But we like didn't really go to cosmetic brands, so it's like I think about like 200. So
Yes.
it's a good.
Yeah, and
Good amount.
I think there's a very big offer for every kind of taste, even for bad taste, for good taste, for complex, for simple, for fresh, for warm, everything. And I think everyone made an effort, maybe more this year than the past editions, I think,
Yeah, I
to
would
get
say.
to really quality products, and hinting at different levels of experience from the consumer that's just arriving to niche, from the other consumer that is very knowledgeable about perfumes. So we get something for everyone, and we could even find some trends. At least I found, I don't know if it was just my luck or anything, a material that I love very much, cassis or blackcurrant. I found blackcurrant in at least 5 or 6 perfumes, and it's a lot because it's not a very common material. It has some complicated facets. So I know that my colleague is going to talk about moth and rabbit, but that's one with cassis. And also, one thing that made the difference was Siono, an Australian brand. Not only it's a brand from Australia, which is not every day that we find, but also an 100% natural company. And it was interesting that I was smelling it, and before I read anything on the booth, I asked, is this like a botanical natural brand, because it really smelled like nature. When you mix natural ingredients with isolates or synthetics, it twists a lot and it becomes a different thing. When it's only naturals, you can really feel the earth, let's say, in it. So I will just highlight a couple of things to keep this short. I really loved Michele Marin's debut here at Pitti Fragranze. So he has been, as a perfumer, has been working with a lot of brands, has been nominated for awards, but now he comes up with his own brand. I was expecting exactly what he delivered: elegance, classy, high quality raw materials in a sensual but very, very, very sophisticated way, and very Italian, by the way. So I was super happy. I have also to mention the 2 vanillas by Francesca Dell'Oro, that really close very well the chapter that comprises 4 vanillas. This is the last 2. Very, very, very well done. Very sensual vanillas too. One of them, I would call the 6 p.m. vanilla. I would call it a honey fragrance, not a vanilla fragrance. But still, I loved it, which is what matters the most. And that's it. I'm not gonna. I can be here for 2 hours and still would not be able to say everything.
Yes, I think that this year it was really diverse and had really nice. I would think like business buzz because everyone was to the point, like going around and very people were like really excited and interested in what was like in the booth, uh, and going from one to another, like feeling like yes, it's gonna be like good. I think I hope that for brands and for buyers it was like really successful this event. Okay, Anastasia. Yeah?
Okay, so I'm ready to start. And before I will discuss my favorite brands, new releases, and trends, I would like to mention a really famous book. It was written by Brian Raftery, a famous journalist who reviewed a lot of movies. His book is called Best Movie Ever Year Ever, How 1999 Blew Up the Big Screen. And actually, if we are talking about movies, there is some points on the on the time lap that some years was the most successful for the industry, and movie critics, film critics, they are discussing which one was the most successful. Maybe it was 1999, maybe it was 1994. Actually, some of them are telling that maybe 30s was the most successful, or maybe it was the era of the new Hollywood, when there was like Coppola and other filmmakers. And the same thing is with fragrances and with exhibitions like Pitti Fragranze, because a lot of perfume experts, they are kind of skeptic about the Pitti Fragranze, and they are telling like this exhibition, this session was not shocking, it was not intriguing, there was nothing special.
Like this year?
But this year, I think we need we need just to wait. Sorry. Yeah, and we need to have time and see how it evolves, because I see that there was a lot of new upcoming brands, very promising debutants, and also I see there is a lot of very nice fragrances, and I will share with you my favorite. I think one of the most well-balanced brands was Kintsugi from Czech Republic, and I really like their approach to the design. They are made those cracks on their labels, and all the fragrances are well balanced. They have something in their perfume compositions that are sorry.
No, it's okay.
Okay, yeah.
I unfortunately, because I know that the Kintsugi, with Michelle, mine was the favorite of the whole team. So I decided, okay, let's give the stage.
Yeah.
to
and their upcoming release, it's dedicated to Amber, but it will be released this autumn. Maybe it will be in October. They are not certain about it, so we will wait for this release. The next brand that I really like is Racine. It's from France.
Oh, yes, me too, by the way. Yeah, we have this sample set. Let me show you. Yeah, Racine, a new brand we're gonna add, and we're gonna talk about it definitely.
You can see that it's meticulously designed. I really like the font work, and also it seems to be very textured, and all the fragrances, they have a very natural evolving, and when you are spraying it on the skin, they are smelling exactly like the botanicals.
Yeah, botanicals.
And also their booth was one of the most aesthetical at the Pitti Fragranze, because they had a very nice bouquet, and it looks like a sun that just came
fresh,
to level this.
What color? What flower was it? It's on the edge. I mean, it's on the tongue, but I just don't remember. But anyway, it was beautiful. Okay, we will show the pictures later. I mean, in one of our articles anyway. So it's
another brand that we will discuss very soon is Le Malice, and I really like their approach. They told me that all of their fragrances are like episodes on Netflix, and each one is dedicated to a very special time in human life.
Yeah, because too
from-
many too many hours watching Netflix because of the COVID, because of evening time or whatever, like we're working remotely, and probably because we're all hooked up on the Netflix.
Yes.
And there are 5 fragrances, and they have different meaning. Like the first one is dedicated to the first love that you found in the bar, and they have finished with the fragrance that is dedicated to wisdom and to the experience that you share with your children. But the most astonishing fragrance was the 4th one, and it smells exactly like a baby skin. Yeah.
Hard to reproduce.
It was as I was told, it was like the moment of giving birth, actually. Right?
Yes, and it's very
maybe
calming
no,
and soothing. It smells of milk and also a talcum powder, and a little bit it's musky, and I think it also has some aldehydes, but it's very nice. Okay, I will tell about other brands briefly. Also, one of my favorites was Via Francois, and the perfumer had 2 new fragrances. One of them is based on Lily of the Valley Accord, and also another one is centered around citruses and fleur d'orange. The next brand that I really like is Blender Graphie. It's another brand from the Hunk creator, and it's dedicated to the art of making cocktails. And each of the 5 fragrances is really nice. It has vivid contrasts.
Yeah, they're colorful, and they like each one has like little twist to popular cocktail, and it's really like you spraying it and you just to drink, like to smell, to drink, like the whole experience. And because he's really like fun guy, so guys expect something like really huge, nice. So if you have a chance, just go.
Yeah, but
and
they
buy,
are
not even try buy.
But they are very, very different from the Hunk line.
That's true.
It's they are fresher. I would say easier to appreciate. I especially like the patchouli mojito, because it's recognizable as a patchouli, but it has this green and almost aquatic with a little sweetness, but not too much because it's fresh. Version of patchouli. I actually liked it very much.
No, I think all out of 5 you can find whatever drinks you like.
They are all pleasant.
They're
all of them.
So good.
Yes.
Yeah, it's another favorite actually from for our team. So just try. I think they will release it with like also like November or something, a little bit later.
Yes. It's not yet released yet.
Not yet, but we will be talking about it. So just guys, just keep looking, scrolling Fragrantica.com.
Also, one of the warmest impressions was because of the Katerina Velmenko booth and her fragrances. They had this turquoise caps and also a lot of gold shade in the designing. And her fragrances are also remind me of some modern cocktails, the cocktails with modern twist. They also had high contrast. I think some fragrances had rhubarb, citruses, flower sides, and I'm expecting how they will evolve on the skin
they seem
throughout
to be
the seasons.
Very transparent and very elegant, all of them.
Yeah. Speaking about the design, I really liked Sally Prouvé fragrances, and they are travel sets, because they have a metallic case, and so you don't need to be afraid if you will just throw them. Anyway. The next one is Sally. Okay, I already told about it. I really liked Lidine. It's ex-agonist, but they have rebranded, and so right now they have released 6 new fragrances. And also Black Fates. It's a Hong Kong based brand with fragrances that are also dedicated to some cultural moments. One of them is inspired by a Hong Kong movie. It's very nitty gritty, brutal, and exactly the fragrance has notes of pine, of violet leaf, as I remember, and it's
not like
very masculine.
No,
Yeah.
masculine.
But
Just
speaking
show
about the
something.
female perfumers, one of my favorite brands is Taisha Ba, and all Fragrantica editors was very. They really like the fragrances. There are 5 of them in the collection, and they all are dense, and they have woody and spicy notes. And also, I really like the stories behind the fragrances. If you are interested, you need to check them on their official website. Speaking about cocktails,
I'm going
again,
to review the whole,
yeah,
the whole Pitti Fragranze.
yeah.
You know,
it's
maybe we
yeah.
miss something, right?
Yeah, so
That's good. Okay.
yeah, I really liked 2 Bosconian fragrances, Bois Nocturne and Cocktail de Minuit. They're really different. One of them is also has the contrast between strawberry and tomato leaf, but it was
Yeah,
inspired
it's
by
like
a special
Constantine
Negroni. Yeah, and the next one is dry woody fragrance with a lot of resins of amber and patchouli. And also some of my favorite fragrances. I will describe them briefly. I've tried Perfumer H Dandelion today, and it was really, it was a nice experience. I felt that I was teleported to a Mayfield somewhere full of dandelions.
Like childhood,
Yeah, it's really green. It has notes of bergamot, grapefruit, and vetiver, and they made it very
together
natural.
It comes out
Yeah.
like
But speaking about if you like vintage fragrances, if you like this vintage vibe, you need to try the Giornata di Rasa Pensato d'Italia.
Oh yeah. Actually, I have this promoting like pictures. It's really nice, and they're not giving samples. I mean, like the usual way. I have it like this. Really nice bottles. I think I can reuse for something. Why not? And some, like water inside, and it's like quite piercing fragrance. So it's just like taking like, and your nose that just to clear your nose, even lungs. I think.
Wood is still the new black, and Laboratorio Olfativo made a nude fragrance with a very nice enveloping, a very nice evolving, and it's called Wood Invite. Also, The Shot by Pierre Guillaume, very nice tuberose. White flowers with pistachio.
You know what, guys? I think that white flowers and
I saw some.
Some tuberose is almost like, I mean, not everywhere, but really in numbers, I would say.
But in a quite transparent, quite non-erotic way, which is different for tuberose. The way I saw it.
Okay, I smelled some that really like getting back to that opulent and
Really?
and huge, wide bouquet. But but when it gets to your head, like you can't really breathe, it stops.
Okay.
So it's like they put a little bit on it's on a leash. Still, I mean, on a leash.
I saw more tropical flowers, like
solar,
the solar white flowers, a lot of orange blossom, and gardenia a little bit.
Again, yes.
And I wasn't lucky enough to find the tuberose like you found, because I like those.
Yeah.
The ones I found were kind of how do I say, shy, but seducing at the same time, which is interesting.
Actually, speaking of white flowers, it comes to like something like sensual, right?
Mm-hmm.
When you go, when you like, speaking about like tuberose, it's like something sensual, sexy,
Mm-hmm.
something. And I actually happen to hear some stories behind, inspirational stories behind some fragrance, and it was all about like love,
Mm-hmm.
like seduction
Mm-hmm.
or something like that. So I think, yeah, like love in the air, even if it's like a sort of winter
I
song,
think
but
so,
it's
yeah.
still okay.
Mhm.
Like to love each other, guys.
Mhm.
Like, just remember this feeling, and probably like close to tuberose and some fruity notes, right?
Mhm.
White flowers.
Well, we're in Florence. It's a,
We're
it's a romantic
Florence.
city.
Yes.
What else would you
It's
expect?
all about love by the end of the day.
But the main symbol is iris flower.
Yes.
No, iris. Actually, irises
Didn't see much.
didn't see much.
No, actually,
Mhm.
as a iris-centered fragrance, I think I didn't see any.
And you know what? I wouldn't know much of oud.
No, no, I didn't. I smelled oud like here and there,
But it was just
like
in.
oud-centered.
No,
I
not
don't
I've
think
tried
anymore.
so.
several of them, but the
Several.
most interesting was from Laboratorio Reflexivo.
But it's probably old. I mean, the
Mhm,
new,
the new ones.
new launches.
The new one. Yeah,
new
it
one.
was oud in
Oh.
white.
Oud in
Yeah.
white, but yes.
And there's Oud Excelsior by Caron.
And
Caron.
Burgundy oud. Okay, but they were like so toned down that you can't even like tell that oud was just like really pressed and
Yeah.
put somewhere on the like nice bottom.
In the Caron new fragrance with Excelsior, I felt that the idea of oud was there, and
The
the aggressiveness that oud can have
Yeah.
was there,
Really.
but I couldn't smell any natural oud to my nose. I can be wrong. I'm not telling you that it's the absolute truth. I can be wrong.
I would say it wasn't that aggressive. I also smelled this.
I liked it
Caron.
anyway.
Yeah, but it was more like warm, velvety, something like that. So it wasn't like punching you in the like hand, nose,
I
whatever.
think it was like my first or second brand that I saw.
Mhm.
So maybe my nose was very clear, and I was woo.
Oh, guys, actually, I found one of the oud fragrances that was really nice made. Well made.
Vigne
It was
Papillon?
Vigne Papillon number 5.
Number 5. Ah, okay.
But one of the most unexpected releases for me actually was a new fragrance from Marie-Jeanne. It's a limited edition made specially for Japanese market. It will not released in other countries, as I know.
Mhm.
And it smells like a new packed sneakers, the box with sneakers.
Mhm.
And it was unexpected for me because Marie-Jeanne, they are focused more on botanicals. They have a very vintage style
Mhm.
perfume compositions, and then sneakers.
How would you
and
know? It's sneakers or some kind of other, shoes.
I was thinking about raw materials that could smell like sort of sneakers.
sneakers.
I'm thinking of Chinese cedar wood, but I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah,
I'm
so
interested.
finishing with my speech, I would like to mention again that Pitti Fragranze is full of surprises, and for me, the second time it was the third day was the most productive, the most interesting. I found a lot of really nice releases that I think we will discuss over the months, and. Pitti Fragranze is the very special exhibition. It's I can associate it with the parallel universe or another planet where you are spending these 3 days, or also making the parallels with Kintsugi perfumes. They have fragrance Hanzo that is dedicated to Shinrin Yoku, to forest baths. And it's the same thing with Pitti Fragranze, but instead of forest, you are bathing in perfumes. You are just walking around the booths, and you never know where you will find your signature fragrance.
That's actually good because there are so many you can choose.
Yes.
Your signature fragrance may be like different every day. Why not? Like today's signature fragrance is
Yes. This
something
morning
else. Yeah,
signature
this
for you.
morning. Yeah, actually, to me, I was really really happy because. Everything was like really going smooth, and because it was really crowded, and I felt like a bit lost. So many things to try. And to me, I actually, in general, I smell some really nice botanical fragrances. Um, one of them was the collection, Australian Botanicals collection from Meta Scent. Yeah, here, guys. Actually, they were like nice, verbal, I would say, and worth to try actually. The other thing that I really like, 10 fragrances from Parfum, and it was really I mean, for me it has like some it had some special I don't know, significant maybe, because it was like carrot seed, tomato. It's like going back to my childhood, maybe like to the cabin with you know grandparents would grow something, plant some, like potatoes or beets or whatever, and you will go there to help them out, and all those smells like from the, your garden. It's so, I mean, probably it would be, I mean, it's dear memories, of course, like treasured ones, but it's hard to imagine to wear like carrot seed, like a perfume, even if it's like really nice composition. Um, but I think it's maybe the ice is played with the idea that, okay, guys, don't just limit yourself wearing like fragrance as a perfume. You can spray it on the pillow, maybe in the
Sure.
car, and then those nice, maybe a little bit weird compositions like tomato, carrot, or like fig leaf was really crunchy. You can feel it. Like cardamom or something, like fragrance that will give you some, like really like good mood. Maybe not wearing it, showing off, or like finishing touch to your outfit. It's just like be more playful.
Yeah.
Like,
I'm here thinking about the concept for a fragrance called
Really?
kitchen sink.
Oh my god! You know what?
Using
It's just,
herbs.
yes. Every day you do it like every day, and sometimes when you're far away, like traveling, and you miss your kitchen because the food like new place, something like not really like to the taste, and then you smell this kitchen thing and sink, right? And oh my god, like home sweet
Family
home,
kitchen.
Yes, something like that.
They also have a funky design, so
Yeah,
this
yeah,
packaging
yeah,
reminds of the secret packaging.
Secret.
Yeah,
Has
and
nothing
there is,
to do with cigarette. Okay, don't smoke,
Yeah.
guys.
it's much more healthier.
Yes, yes. What else? Actually, I think I tried the sweetest fragrance in the world. Okay, world is relatively like world became our fragrance in the world. The first, I mean, I was like really my actually teeth like ached. It was Kepler 51D by Nishant.
Okay.
This is the sweetest. Try, guys, and just let me know what you think. And the other one, it's Cotton Vanilla by Rue Madame. It's not the sweetest probably, but it's like, okay, I'm gonna eat it. Just give it to me as like a real.
But do you want to smell like a piece of
cake.
dessert?
Piece of cake,
Piece of cake.
Why not? And they actually, they told me that it's the hit, the worldwide hit.
Okay.
Because everyone likes vanilla. I know it's a hit, like vanilla.
Yeah, the vanilla trend continues forever.
Forever, yeah. It's always with us. And we smell like lots of vanilla. Some smells, because I think like gourmand trend hasn't died.
Mhm.
Just
No,
wait
no,
for
no.
it.
It's
For
just
another,
transforming.
just transforming.
Yes.
There is some twist
Mhm.
there and here, but still, like there are lots of gourmand fragrances. Not like bread or cookie like as it was like before. Some actually went to
Nutty.
exploring nutty, fruity,
Yes.
because I smelled lots of like mango, passion fruit,
Mhm.
something like fruity and juicy. Also, I smell like really nice. Okay, because I like this Unity brand. They actually did like this mushroom with the roasted marshmallow. Guys, if you ever went to scouting, Boy Scout, Girl Scout, you will know this. It's just such a like sweet memories eating these marshmallows, nicely roasted. Very comforting sense, by the way. Okay, so yeah, I also want to mention this kind of new brand.
It's
Organ-
3 months old.
3 months old.
Yes, so
Yeah.
But
newborn.
They're
we
self-based. Yeah.
we actually see we just holding baby 3 months old babies and they're really good. I think the organ tail is
From Korea.
From Korea, yes, and South Korea. It was like organ. Organ means like as a musical instrument and not
Or a perfumer instrument.
perfumer instrument, and also like organ that our organ
Yes.
like to smell. Okay, so it should be working. Uh, it launched. It had like 3 fragrances. One of them was like
Canton
what?
Biche.
Yes.
And the other two by Bertrand de Chauffour.
Bertrand de Chauffour. And you know what? I really like the idea and how Bertrand was really creating the clearest structural fragrances. First, it was a Cologne Absolute. It has like 40% concentration, but it's cologne. So it's going to be long lasting. But
Paradox.
it is. That's what
Yeah.
like took me away. I mean, oh my god, let me smell it. It was like barely, like sniffable,
Yeah.
visible, and it's so classy, so nice.
Almost
So
vintage.
almost vintage, yes, almost, but not quite.
Mhm.
And the second one, this is more like feminine, I would say, Fleur de Bonbon. It also gourmand, it's also sweet, but like French chic. You can't go overboard with this stuff. And I think Duchefort made it like really so elegant, so sophisticated. So you can wear like gourmand fragrances, not even thinking that maybe it's like too tacky or something. No, it's just perfect. What else?
This one also reminds me of pomegranate candies.
Yeah. Yes.
Pomegranate
Yeah.
candy.
It has some pomegranate facet. Yeah, really tangy.
Okay, what else? What else? Okay, I'm.
This brand, I loved it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Van Dang.
Van Dang. A new, by the way, American niche brand.
3 days old.
You know what? Yeah, we're talking about
Yeah,
that.
because
That's
I
the
saw
smallest
just-
baby.
because I
Like
saw them
always
today.
Like always, like participating in deliveries.
I saw them today. I asked, but how long ago did you launch your brand? And he said, well, just
Just
2 days ago.
yeah, and the fragrance is actually they actually made an effort, and the fragrance is really all different, very nice. And so, how many do we have?
And
here? Like
there's
7.
the last one of the row that I tried. That
Mhm.
was the jasmine. It's beautiful. There was a beautiful jasmine.
I liked a night harvest. Whatever you can harvest in the night, I love it because it was really very fresh. Also, I would say that tobacco made it.
There was
really,
a
really
beautiful
like,
tobacco.
Yes,
Yes,
it was really, really beautiful. So, worth to try.
Oh,
but
and the design is beautiful.
yes, and design really. I mean, it's like 3 days in the making, but actually, they trying to delivered to the market.
There's
Probably,
candles.
and candles, because they actually started like 2 years ago or 3 years ago. They started with the candles and room fragrances. And you know why? Because everyone was like sitting home, sad and frustrated because of COVID, and they decided, okay, we need just to cheer up people. Okay, let's do something, so they wouldn't be that sad. So they started with candles. They started with room fragrances, and then like 2 days ago, they decided to present personal fragrances, right? But they will be like selling it in January. So it's actually
Preview.
launching in spring 2025. But we will be talking about it anyway and in depth. So just now we just like rundown.
We're gathering our own thoughts now.
Yes. What else? Oh, actually, it's not new. The fragrance Ilia Parfums. I really like the combination, because I smell actually not only tuberose everywhere, right? Or for example, cassis or black card. I smell pear. And different, like all possible combinations.
And pineapple somehow.
And pineapple, yes, of course. Like, all those exotic fruity notes. But I like this combination with the accord that actually made the whole fragrance so interesting, so beautiful. And Ilias Kakis made it like really quite well. Apple, pear, and lime. Altogether, it's not that heavy as pear could, give that effect. Like,
I think fruits always bring a optimistic
yeah,
vibe
it's
to any
optimistic,
fragrance.
but it's uplifting.
Yeah.
No clogging, no nothing.
Yeah.
It's just pure bliss, I would say. So what else? Oh, maybe Maison Evandi. Collage. Flavius Collage. Actually created this brand for his mother. Thinking about, okay, beautiful women, they kind of want something like light, wearable, nice, pleasant, maybe not too floral, not too fruity, something just maybe on the like classy side, elegant. So actually, that's the one of the options for you guys. So we have it, and they're oh, beautiful.
It also has a real velvet texture, so it's very tactile, and it looks really beautiful.
Okay, I like it. Yes. Brazil, born in Brazil, Felisa. They are like fire brand with fiery owner. she's like a force behind Fernanda Elisa Arcioli. I hope that I pronounce it correctly.
I can help you.
It's one of the most attractive booths because they had a lot of flowers and they were contrasting.
Yes.
All the color palette.
Brand. Fernanda Elisa Orcioli. Talvez seja de. I was getting on the Portuguese. So I had an opportunity to speak Portuguese at the show, and I
now
didn't.
You have it.
But it seems like an Italian name, a surname, in fact. So I don't know. There's a lot of Italy influence in everywhere around the world. So.
Yeah. But she's Brazilian.
I didn't see the brand.
Oh, that was the center stage. I would say it is so colorful, so beautiful, and the fragrances are, to my actual opinion, one of the best. I mean, I would say they're like making my top, really like top 5. Okay, I will think more about it. Top, but,
we're all going to go home and
I will
digest.
keep. Yes, I'm going to keep it in my mind and in my top, personal top. And the latest Velvet Tobacco, it's about beautiful fragrance, and the whole collection. She actually presented as the most intense, but I think it's the most beautiful fragrance in the whole collection, like of 6 or 7 fragrances. And worth trying all of them actually. So it's like you can wear it like day, night, like for special occasions, whatever. But they're all very elegant. Like you know what? I would say that Italians like okay left traits all over like different brands, but I would say also like French chic is also like more like present in numbers over and
Of course, there's the French area
yeah.
always.
Yes, I would say that the Felisa, the whole brand and this Velvet Tobacco in particular, you can like smell it, like vibes of like French perfumery.
Gonna look for it.
Please do. What else? I think we're good.
Maybe we can also
40 minutes of your time.
Maybe also we could mention in the end of our conversation that I think the main zeitgeist, not only the vibe, but the zeitgeist was the special attention that brands are pay to their designs, to the packaging, to the bottles, and it's like not the only perfume composition is speaking with you, but also the design when you are touching the packaging, like this one, the red, and you can exactly feel that the perfume composition has a red color energy, and the same is with packaging. And we noticed that there is a lot of concrete that are used not only in candles but also in perfume bottles, caps, everything.
Blendography had concrete bottles, caps.
You know what? Actually, I would what I about to say that the main topic of the Pitti Fragranza this year was like sound, probably, but I would say it was more like architectural thing, So I like some graphics. It wasn't about sound, I would say.
Yeah, you have seen this brand Henry Timi. I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. It's an Italian brand, and it's very refined, very elegant. For me, honestly speaking, it reminds me of Italian futurism. They work with the fonts, everything. It looks really bold, and also it reminds me of a classic brutalism, which was architectural style in the second half of 20th century, and I think it also be really trendy because when it was Venetian Movie Festival, everyone was discussed the new movie that is called Brutalist, and it's dedicated to architecture. Architecture. Yeah, and
we will see what's going to be the next topic for the
in March.
Maybe it will be
design. Anyway, okay, guys, I think we're like done talking. So now we're gonna back sniffing and reviewing. So just go and check our articles because we will be like pouring our heart out, right? All we thought about in depth and details and pictures. Okay, we took like many really nice pictures. So guys, it will be really nice and beautiful, informative, right? Okay, so now, okay,
bye bye.
Bye bye.